From DeForest, Wisconsin, wants to throw on first down. Incomplete up near the 50, looking for Jimmy Williams. And James Summers is in the game. Nelson fakes to him and then hits Zay Jones, and he gets up there to 20. Now James second down for ECU. Summers takes off, tries to go up the middle. He is met there by Tremaine Edmonds, and Andrews is in there also. Nelson has to escape. A crumbling pocket, goes up to the 25, and he is dropped. And he follows it up this season with the return. Third longest in school history. Nelson to the boundary. Maybe 5 yards. Zay Jones. Nelson again. Jones again. Trying to gain the marker. Very close.
Tom, they'll nibble at you. See 3 receivers to the outside blocking for Zay Jones. 22 receptions a week ago. There were a number of them that were like this.
Philip Nelson. On first down, trying to go deep. It is incomplete. Looking for Jimmy Williams for their own 35 for East Carolina. 2-1 so far on the season. Little miscommunication there at the sideline as Nelson gets away. Got beyond the 40-yard line, but well, it's a loss of 4 on the play. Nelson over the middle. That's complete up near midfield, and the ball comes out. Now officially 3rd and 13. Anthony Scott has nowhere to go. Second in total defense in the nation, allowing just over 200 yards per game to the opposition. Nelson wants to go deep. Play it right at midfield. 2 flags come out.
Well, working against Brandon Faison, an outstanding cover corner, but he never looks back for the football. And watch the one-handed stab by Zay Jones. Wow.
Now the flag is going against the Pirates for an ineligible receiver downfield. Scotty Montgomery is the first-year head coach for the Pirates. After 3 years as an assistant at Duke with David Cutcliffe, that one drops to the turf. Incomplete. Ricky Walker got a piece of it for the 2nd and 10. A handoff and a short gain. Tim set.
Front line guys on the field.
3rd and 10 for the Pirates. Nelson gets it away, but this one is going to sail into the Virginia Tech bench. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Nelson heaves it. Twisting grab near midfield.
They came back because of penalty. Same matchup. Brandon Faison, outstanding cover corner. Big time throw on the outside. But how about the grab?
On the catch by Jones and into Virginia Tech territory. This is Jones. Upright at the 45 and trying to get to the 40. Summers is into the game for East Carolina. He's going to take off. And the Hokies saw it coming for the game, leading team in tackles with 29 and 2nd in the ACC. Nelson, incomplete. Looking for Jones. 3rd and 10. Philip Nelson over the middle of the field. That's Jones in a seam and inside the 10.
They do a good job of sorting that out, give Nelson time, and then zone coverage down the field. Zay Jones running the deep over route. And it's a nice job of throwing it over that intermediate coverage and in front of the...
11 of 16 in the red zone this year. 8 touchdowns. They'll run it with Scott. And he gets hit near the 10. 3 turnovers inside the 10-yard line of South Carolina. This is Summers in the game. Trying to work his way to the 5, and he won't get there. Anthony Scott, the running back to his right. 3rd and goal. Nelson buys some time. Now steps up. Avoids a couple of tacklers, but cannot avoid the 3rd.
You got to take care of Zay Jones. Okay, Zay's going to run the shallow drag. He's underneath the zone coverage.
He's just 2 of his last 12 pass attempts, and now 3rd down for East Carolina. Dropped it off, incomplete. Devin Anderson. Summers tries to take off, but he's dragged down at the 30-yard line.
Dynamic player for Louisville.
He has accounted for 18 touchdowns this season for the Cardinals, who are on the road against Marshall. This is Jimmy Williams, and Williams goes all the way up to midfield. And Pirates won the meeting between the teams in Greenville, North Carolina last year. Nelson pressured, got it away. Jones twisting inside the 50. Summers keeps it. Gets around the end by Reynolds. He's got first down and more. And inside the 30 as he goes out of bounds. Forced
big fella.
7 carries and 31 yards for Summers, who stays in. First down for East Carolina. Anthony Scott. Conference teams to 6 for East Carolina. A lot of work to do here with 3 minutes to go. Nelson flushed away and pursued by Barron. And 2:54 to go in the second quarter. Nelson floats it incomplete. 2016. This, though, is 4th and 11 for Nelson. Lets it fly, looking to the end zone. Jones, and it's incomplete. 14 against South Florida. That's at the half. Summers gave it to Scott. Sack and a half in the game for Ecadam. First down for the Pirates, and this is complete. Jimmy Williams, and Williams has room to run, trying to get to the end zone, and he's there. 41 yards on that pass play and into Hokie territory. They'll flip it out to Summers. And Summers puts the head down and forcing them into a 2nd and long situation. 2nd and 7. Spinning away inside the 35 as they
throw it outside. Got a one-man screen, get the block on face on. He's going to have to make somebody miss, which he did. He stepped around Tremaine Edmonds.
97 yards. Flip it out to Johnson. Tries to turn it back in. Last 5+ games, Zay Jones has 72 catches. Make it 73 at the 15.
The inside, there's no coverage inside. This is an easy throw and catch for Nelson and Zay Jones.
Feeling the rhythm, looking for Jones. It was nearly intercepted at the goal line as Jones had to turn
in position. He never loses leverage on the receiver, and probably should have intercepted the pass.
He's a talented sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. On 2nd down, this is Jones trying to find some daylight. Not a lot there. Need to get to the 5-yard line. Nelson to the end zone, too far for the intended receiver.
Sam Rogers said that they're in the same lift group, and that's when he really bought in, when he saw the way he got after it in the weight room.
Scott on the run. He now has 13 TD passes on the season to lead the conference. Scott again on the gear in week 1, 36-13. Evans threw 4 TD passes in that effort. Did lose to Tennessee, but came back with the shutout against BC. And this is Jimmy Williams breaking away again. Williams trying to be chased down by Reynolds, who won't get there.
2 block kicks today.
Blocked a field goal and a punt today. Returned a punt for a touchdown. That was Stroman, who went 87 yards. And now Anthony's. Nelson, quick trigger. Zay Jones got a rock game against South Carolina. 1 short of the college football bowl subdivision record. Sack Virginia.
With Virginia Tech.
Loss of 7. Nelson steps up into double coverage and incomplete.
By Adonis Alexander to bait Nelson into this throw. He made it look like he was going to stay up tight in the flat, and he didn't. He stayed short, and as soon